After years of fighting in the FCS, multiple close games with the recent call-up teams such as Georgia State and Kennesaw State, and SEC-sanctioned games against powerhouses like Tennessee and Alabama, the Chattanooga Mocs have gotten the call-up to the Conference USA, where they'll share rivalries with nearby schools such as Middle Tennessee and Kennesaw State. Though they haven't been the most dominant team, they have high upside. We're talking some of the best facilities in the sport, great location being on the Tennessee River, close to several states, and they have decades of history. This combination of culture leads to the perfect school for the big leagues. But the Mocs have plenty of work to do, being the worst team in the lowest tier conference. Let's hope their first-time head coach Mason Dotson and this organization know what they're doing, and what they'll have to sacrifice to succeed on the big stage.
Hello, this is Coach Dotson here reporting in. I'm super excited for this series. I'm going to try and make it as immersive as possible, so hopefully not too much fluff here. But yeah, this is the Chattanooga Mocs. I live in this area and I support the Mocs. I was like, hey, they're all right. They've had a couple of decent seasons. Let's go ahead and bring them up to Conference USA, especially with some other teams that they've played in the past few years being brought up. So in that being Kennesaw State and Georgia State, a couple other teams in the past as well. But yeah, I'm super excited for this series. I've been wanting to do a Dynasty video for a long time. This is on the PC version of the game, and I do have a couple of mods installed. So it'll be slightly different from the vanilla console gameplay. But yeah, I want to go over expectations, the AD expectations for us in this first year. As you can tell, 2025 7-6 record. Well, okay, this is actually, I did replace Missouri State. I'm sorry, Missouri State fans. I did replace Missouri State, as you have to replace a team, and I didn't want to replace any teams too close, like Middle Tennessee or Kennesaw State, as I could see a brewing rivalry between those teams. So we have a couple of goals here. The expectation is that we are a bowl participant. So, probably between 6 to 8 wins is kind of what we're hoping for, even though this team is a 59 overall, not even a 60. We're probably, we are one of the worst teams in college football. But our AD expects us to have fewer than 17 turnovers on offense this season, to win 2 road games this season, and to allow fewer than 27 points per game this season. So as you can tell, the most important one there is to win 2 road games, as we get 75 NIL, which is not bad. Looking at our blueprint here, you can see our Dynasty points budget. We have a lot going towards our facilities and our current roster and our staff. We have a little bit unspent, and obviously we have not done any recruiting yet, so that is unspent as well. But our facilities are high. We have an A- facility grade. If you were keeping up with the World Cup just a few weeks ago, you would know Spain was in Chattanooga training and staying, as Chattanooga has one of the best facilities for football, for soccer, which is really cool. Yeah, Chattanooga is a really big soccer city as well. So we're trying to bring up football as well in this city. So they said, hey, we have really good facilities for soccer. Let's go ahead and bring that over for football as well. So really high facility grade for the team. And yeah, the roster is not too bad. This is not the real Chattanooga roster as well. This is just pre-generated from Team Builder. But yeah, I kind of want to get into recruiting and show you what we got going on. We only have 385 hours, but we do have 2,105 NIL points, and we will go through those, I'm sure. But to keep this at kind of a slower paced building series, I think it'll be a while before we can get any recruits. We're not going to get many 4 stars, 5 stars for a few years. I think we'll kind of cap out at 3 stars. We'll kind of cap out at 3 stars for a while here. But who knows? Maybe we could get some 4 stars, or maybe I'll limit it to where we can only get, max 1 or 2 4 stars until our school is a little bit higher class. But as you can see, we are a 2-star program, a 59 overall, 59 on offense, 61 on defense. And you can see we have an A+ campus lifestyle, which is great, high stadium atmosphere, brand exposure is kind of high. We've got good academic prestige and, as mentioned earlier, high athletic facilities. So we're not high on the championship contender. Our program tradition isn't very high. There are a couple things going for us, but not everything is all sunshine and rainbows, as they say. So yeah, we're targeting a lot of positions here, obviously, as you do. But yeah, recruiting I'll kind of go over in time. I still have to scout all these guys, and if I find any gems, I'll bring it up. But yeah, I want to go over the schedule next. Actually, before moving on away from recruiting, we do have a couple of high pipelines, as here we have actually a 4-star gem, or 3-star gem, excuse me. Yeah, we have a couple of high pipelines being in, obviously, Tennessee. We have a couple in Atlanta. So if I just go over to our pipelines, I wanted to give us a decent shot because I think Chattanooga is an enticing area, and I think it would make sense if they had a couple of high pipelines, even though, 5-star pipeline is kind of the highest grade. I think 4 is realistic. Okay, if you want to go against that, that's fine. So yeah, in Tennessee, we do have a grade 4 pipeline. In Georgia, we have a 3-grade pipeline, and that's for the metro Atlanta area. Even in Kentucky, we have a little bit of reach, a grade 2 pipeline. Kentucky is, just right outside Tennessee and then here, we also got Alabama. Tennessee is close to Alabama. I feel like a 1-star pipeline is acceptable. So yeah, I think that's all the pipelines I put out there. Let me double check. Yeah, so that's the only pipelines I have. I feel like that's realistic pipelines and grades. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do for those. I feel like those are okay. So jumping into our schedule, it's kind of a bummer I didn't get to actually set this schedule because of how I set this dynasty up. There's a certain way you have to do it with having a team builder team on an offline dynasty on a modded version of the game, and I simmed a little bit too far and didn't get to set up the schedule, unfortunately, because there are a couple of rivalry games in here that I'm upset we won't get to this year. Like, one of the big games is playing Tennessee. They played Tennessee last year and they lost 69-3, so I'm sure it would go swimmingly for us. But there are a couple of rivalry games here. As you can see, we have a rivalry with Middle Tennessee, who we share the state with, and we have a rivalry game with Kennesaw State. But outside of those rivalry games, maybe we can get some actual rivalries here, not branded by the game as a rivalry, with some in-conference play. So first game we have week 1 is against Mississippi State. We've got Cincinnati, Arkansas State, Liberty, which is a conference game, FIU, which is a conference game, our rivalry with Middle Tennessee, conference game with New Mexico State, and Kennesaw State. This was Jacksonville State. We do have one ranked opponent this year, which is Texas Tech at the back end of the season, and then 2 more conference games with Delaware and Sam Houston. So none of these games are a given. We are on par, if not worse, than all of our conference opponents. So yeah, in this episode, I do want to get through hopefully our first full season. We'll kind of see how long this takes over time. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's advance to week 1. We'll get our recruiting in, and yeah. So we're going to go ahead and play Mississippi State in our first game. As you can tell, we are way worse than them overall on paper, but it does seem like this is going to be a clear, fair weather game. So the first game for the Chattanooga Mocs in the Conference USA is against Mississippi State on the road, so we won't get to see the new Four Bridges Stadium for another week. Here we go. This is the start of the Chattanooga Mocs in the Conference USA. As you can tell, Mississippi State has their crowd lined up in the striped out position, and here we are, running out for the first time as an FBS school. As you can tell, I didn't change the C logo. I kept that. I thought the C was too iconic. I think that's a big part of who they've been trying to build up. So kept the main C logo, changed a couple things about the design of the jerseys and typography, just a couple things, but nothing crazy. Here we are. And I do have a camera mod installed. I don't know how I feel about it just yet, but we'll play with it for a little bit, see how it goes. If y'all hate it, that's fine. I can always change it. And first play, we already have our senior halfback, Duke Watson, with a bruised hand injury. Let's go ahead and we'll play it safe. Go ahead, sub him out. We've got a decent halfback, too, here with Gordon. I think he's an 84 overall. Running halfback zone, back-to-back plays. There we go, a nice block and an opening. 2 back-to-back 10-plus yard first down runs for our halfback one there, who said he was injured, but there he was out on the field playing. First pass here for our quarterback. We've got a little check down here, and he just tosses that a little over his head. So let's go ahead and let's go for a little RPO action. See if we can get something going here. Stadium Pulse is rumbling, but Mississippi State is weak on their... oh, here we go to Watson. Straight up the gut for 3 yards. And we're faced with a 3rd and 7 at the 50-yard line. Let's see if we can go ahead and convert the first third down of this series. Dropping back, we've got an underneath route. We're going to hit Pollock, and he just dives for it, reaches out, and gets that first down. So faced with our first third down, we go ahead and convert that. Big play for us. Now at the 42 with a 1st and 10. 4.5 minutes left in the first. Another run play. Gap's not opening up exactly where we wanted, only getting 3 on that play. The linebacker came through really strong, and our center couldn't pick up the block. 2nd and 7. Faced with an RPO action here, and faking the handoff, passing it to Hawkins there. Thad Hawkins, our senior tight end, for a first down. 1st and 10 from the 30. More RPO, passing it to Magnum, our tight end, and he's taking it for a big gain of 15. Glenn Kajavinsky. I really hope, I gotta figure out how to pronounce this man's name. That's our starting quarterback, baby. Not too bad. He had that one overthrow for his first pass, but, you know, he's just warming up, right? 1st and 10 from the 16, going with another inside zone and just misread the block there. Should have cut it back inside instead of trying to go to that left side of the block. No gain on first down. And big pressure on 2nd down. They came screaming in, and QB1 could not get the pass off, almost picked off by their defensive tackle. Now we're faced with a long 3rd and 10. Let's see what we can do here. A big pass there to Pollock, just over his head. No DPI call there. We'll go ahead and take our 3 points for our field goal. And even though the kick looked like it was whiffed, my bad, guys. I haven't played this game that much, okay? Number 95, our kicker. I'll learn these names over time. I haven't looked too deep at the roster, my bad. Number 95, our kicker, does knock it in. So 11 plays, 5 minutes ripped off the clock, and a 60-yard drive. Not too bad for the Chattanooga Mocs' first drive in the big leagues. Kicking it off to Mississippi State. Defensive, or special teams looking not too bad there. Getting it out to the 25, and junior quarterback E.J. Colson bringing Mississippi State out for their first drive on offense. Now, I am having us run 3-3-5 to get things started. We're going to run a blitz here, expecting a run. Looks like an RPO. It is a run. Good wrap-up tackle for a gain of 4 for the Bulldogs. Second and 6 here from the 29 for Mississippi State. Little play action. They got nowhere to go. Just a good play on the ball there by number 7, Zion Reagans. Just a good play on the ball by him. We had him locked up there, and still managed to get that one in there, E.J. Colson. And it looks like a little bit of movement on the front there. Number 71, Miles, their left tackle, seems to have moved. We'll take that. We'll take that false start by the offense. Go ahead and give them 1st and 15. Go ahead and back them up 5 yards. We're going to run a little bit of man. We don't have the best corners in the world, so I won't be running a ton of man because it doesn't seem like it would work out great for us, but look at there. There we go. Good breakup from our defender there. Couldn't see exactly who that was. Coach is wanting to run some match coverage here on 2nd and 15. We'll go ahead and do that in the 3-3-5 mint package. 2nd and 15 from the 36. Another play action there. Open. They've got the check down. Number 46. We have Lane Gannis down there. 13-yard gain for Mississippi State, leaving it 3rd and 2, just under midfield. And first quarter almost ending here upon us. Another RPO play, and we've got a good wrap-up by Boone for a 1-yard gain, leaving 4th and 1 for this Mississippi State team from the 50, and that'll wrap up the first quarter. First quarter for this Chattanooga Mocs team, pretty impressed. A decent first drive on offense, and defense not doing too bad either. Really wrapping up the run, and our guys are doing a great job of wrapping up on tackles, and we've got a big decision here. It seems like Mississippi State is going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Now, I want to go ahead and run 3-4. Let's run a little bit tight here. And let's run some man, expecting a run play. Hopefully we can go ahead and just, and it's not a run actually, and we couldn't quite get through to the quarterback, couldn't wrap up exactly how we wanted on coverage there either, and they go ahead and they get a 5-yard conversion there on 4th down. Now, 1st and 10, moving the chains at the 46 for Mississippi State, and another run play handoff. And there I am with the user, Garrett Folk, our senior Sam linebacker, doing a great job of wrapping up there. No gain on 1st down. They've got their backup running back in on 2nd down and 10. Another RPO play. We've got Cobb out there defending that very well, making it a 3rd and 7, only 3 yards gain there from the offense. We're going to go ahead, go back to man. It seems like it's been working okay for us, although we don't have the best of coverage teams out there. 3rd and 7, big play. Can we get him off the field? And we just got absolutely dusted. Number 7 there, who made the big 4th down conversion earlier, just absolutely dusted our cornerback there. Wow, 94 speed. Shit, I should not have had him one-on-one out there on his own. And we just got absolutely dust bowled. I need you boys in there. Maybe I should have played off a little bit. It seems like I don't think we're in press coverage, but we might have been a little too close for how fast that man is back there. So down 3-7, getting a decent return there, just outside of the 20-yard line. We're going to go ahead and start this drive with a pass. Let's see what we can get going, boys. Only problem I have with this camera angle is I cannot really see what's going on with these routes, but that's okay. I do like this camera angle. Let me know what you guys think. And we've got the check down here. Wow, and just over the head. Man, I need you making that pass. I need you making that pass. A little 3-yard dump off and you're throwing it over their heads. I need you to connect on that ball, man. And wow, just holding on to the ball a little bit too long. We're already faced with a 3rd and 10. The run has been doing well for us. Maybe I should have gone with that on 1st and 2nd down. Now we're faced with a long 3rd and 10. Don't want to go 3rd and out here. We're going to go ahead and go underneath with a zig-rag, 8 yards. Man, 4 for 9 from our quarterback. That is horrendous. We've got a punt. I know it's a close 4th down, but we can't be doing that. I would love to go for that there, but we're trying to play it realistic. Obviously, going for a 4th down on our own 30 would not be very smart of coach. So let's get the defense back out there. I know they're probably tired, but come on, boys. We need a big stop, maybe a turnover. And another run here from Mississippi State. Pick up a 5. Would love to see if we can fill those gaps a little bit faster, but it's fine. We're still getting our bearings. This is our first game. Just a little over 3.5 minutes here in the first half. Looks like they might be wanting to run this clock. And another run up the gap, number 25. Come on, boys. And he is just absolutely dusted. Terrible angles there, man. Terrible angles from our boys. And they get absolutely fucking thrashed right there. That is not what we wanted to see from the defense. And the Mocs down 14-3 on this Mississippi State team. Not looking good. We want to score. Maybe we can score with no time left in this quarter. That would be ideal. It looks like we're not going to be stopping them on defense. But we definitely want to go score because they get the ball at half. Don't forget, we got the ball first to start this game. They get the ball at half. And, yeah, we don't want to be falling too far behind. 2-possession game here. And there we go. Watson for a pickup of 3. That's okay. Blocks just weren't setting up how I hoped. inside zone has been working well. I don't want to abuse this play. Obviously, it's really good in this game, but just want to pick up some decent offense. Here we go, Gordon. 3rd and inches, pick up 6.5 there, we'll say. Let's go with a draw play. Hope they might be expecting, maybe they'll pass. And we got the blocks. There we go, Watson. 1st and 10, baby. Move those chains. That's what we needed. Run is working well, and we're going to run it down to the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning of this game. 14-3 ball game. Let's see if we can go down, get some points, make it a 1-possession game, which would be ideal. Going to take this check down to Watson. He's there. Big gain of about 20 for him, and we need this. Check downs aren't always ideal, but we need this confidence boost for our quarterback, so hopefully he can start connecting on these further passes. I'm going to take it to 80 there. Our tight end, excuse me, his name is not Magnum, his name is Mangum, but I will be calling him Magnum because I like that better. So going a little bit hurry up here, running kind of like a stick concept, and we're going to test the waters here. McDougal going up, couldn't quite green that window there. That's okay. Not the brightest decision by me. Here we go, 3rd and 4. We've got him on that route, on the corner route. There we go to Magnum, my boy Magnum. There we go for a 1st down. I'll be honest, I pressed the wrong button there, but hey, I'll take it. Rolling out of the pocket here with QB1, and I don't know what that defender there was doing. He decided to run back and defend the pass. Didn't know that our boy 14 had wheels like that, and he picked up that 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 15. Really moving well. We're going to take this check down to Watson. 2-yard gain. Hey, 2 yards is 2 yards. We'll take what we can get there. Would have liked if he could have stayed in bounds, kind of tiptoed his way. He had some room there. But 2nd and 8. We're going to take the check down again to Pollock. Let's go ahead and, okay, I was gonna run hurry up, but it seems like they're taking a timeout. It's 3rd down, makes sense. They want to call a timeout, try and stop the clock, stop us here, and go score for themselves, but we're not going to let that happen. Not really liking any of these plays that coach is suggesting, but we'll go ahead and run this one. I see Pollock. He's not entirely pressed up on the left side, but we might have some decent routes here. He's absolutely strapped up, but I thought he would go up for the ball. He just didn't. We'll go ahead, take our points here, take our 3, make it a technically 1-possession game, and 95 knocks it 2. Most points out of anybody right now, 6 points for him. Not entirely ideal. We wanted to get 6 out of that drive, and we wanted to run all the clock off. It seems like a little bit under a minute, 49 seconds there might be too much time for this Mississippi State offense. We know how fast they can strike with number 25 there, running all the way down. But let's see if our boys on defense can go ahead and get us a big stop. We know they're going to be pushing pace here, trying to go down and score before half. And there we go, Lane Gannis with a big tackle there. 2nd and 9. We're going to keep on with zone, and it looks like they might just be running the clock out after that play. And go ahead and make a play on it, McMillan. Oh, man, not only did McMillan almost have it, we almost had the pick off the tip there, pause, and just couldn't quite get it. Couldn't quite get to it. That's fine. 3rd and 9. Honestly, if we can get a big stop here, which we do, go ahead and call a timeout. 7 seconds. That might be enough time for one play. God, dude, my coach looks so stupid. Yeah, the way you have to do a team builder and offline is you have to convert a Road to Glory to a Dynasty. So even though I deleted the Road to Glory player, let's go ahead and fair catch it. Man, that was smart. Smart by coach on the other side there, going for the high kick, running all the time off the clock. So first half for this Chattanooga Mocs team, some things I really want to see improved. The defense there at the end of the half was stellar. I would love to see if we can keep that up. Offense is doing well. We had one off drive with that 3 and out. I really want to see the offense fully committing, go down and get a 6. Let's score some more points. But yeah, all in all, not a bad half. We're staying competitive. We're keeping it close here with a 6-14 ball game. I hope we can just keep this up. So start of the second half, Mississippi State getting the ball, kicking it off with McClellan here, right down the middle. It looks like they may have a little bit of room to run. Good wrap up there, starting pretty far at the 28 there. Staying in our 3-3-5. We'll see how well this defensive formation works out for us over this season. First play of the second half, it's a run. We're almost there with Johns. And what are we doing, boys? What are we doing? Just terrible, terrible angles. We had so many chances to wrap them up there, guys. So many chances. We need to make that play. We need to make that play. And they just absolutely gash us again. Either our run defense is awful or their run offense is just levels of LaDainian and Tomlinson. One play is all they need to take it for 6. 72-yard touchdown there. Both their halfbacks have taken it for huge gains. But let's see what we can do on this return here with Watson cutting it up just past the 20 to the 22. Let's just keep things slow. We have another half to play, down by 2 possessions. Let's just play the game that we like playing. Running with the halfback here to Gordon, finding a good hole there for 7. Really happy with our halfback performance this game so far, but we need to get the pass going. And, man, just shitty blocking there. Maybe I held on to it for too long, but our guys just cannot hold up for longer than 3 seconds. Already faced with a 3rd down. We're going to get it off quick here to McDougal. Good grab there. I really thought he dropped that for a second. I would have been super mad at him if he dropped that. He's cut off the team. We're revoking a scholarship. But he takes it in. We're going to run an outside zone here. Cut it back inside. Maybe not the best decision. Blocks looked like they were there, but I just said we have a shitty offensive line, so they're probably not too motivated by coach. Only 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 from the 38 here. We're going to try and hit this out route to 83, and just a terrible ball. I mean, get my sister out there, and she's throwing a better ball than that. Man, I'm going to go ahead and see if we can change Watson's route there to a little slant, and it looks like we might have Gordon, and we absolutely do not. Terrible, terrible ball. And they're taking that back the other way for 6. Mississippi State is now absolutely raw-dogging us. Man, raw-dogging, no protection, up the butt even, if you will. Terrible way to start off this second half, boys. Not only do they take it one play for an absolutely riveting 72-yard touchdown, they go ahead and pick off QB1 for a pick 6. We're not looking too good here, boys. We're going to go ahead and hand it off to Gordon, another inside zone. There we go. Not a bad run. Pickup of about 15 for him. I'm really impressed with his performance today, but can't win a game on the ground alone. And I'm going to go ahead and test this comeback route. And what the fuck was that throw, man? Our QB is not very accurate on that comeback route. He threw a freaking lofter, man. I was trying to get some pressure on it, and he lofted that bad boy up straight, giving the DB there too much time. And, man, this offense is absolutely gashing us. Again, Wilson taking it in for a 1st down. 1st and 10 here from their 38. Another halfback run there, wrapping them up. Good play, boys. No gain on the play. Yeah, I will say I'm playing with a gameplay mod that's supposed to make it a little bit more challenging, a little bit more realistic. Keep in mind, I'm playing on All-American. I cannot do... Oh, man. Folk looked like he was scared of the quarterback there for a second, but he still went and got him on the blitz play. E.J. Colson didn't look like he knew what to do with the ball there, and we got in. We got the sack. 1st sack of the season for us. Big defensive stop there from Garrett Folk, making it a big 3rd and 20. Huge play. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think I was talking about the gameplay mod, which makes the game harder as we get in for a big sack there. Yeah. So I'm not playing on Heisman because I would absolutely throw my controller across the room if I was playing on Heisman. But there we go. We finally get some pressure, some good coverage there, and we finally get a good stop on defense. The boys in the back locking it down for us, and just an atrocious punt, giving us the ball almost at the 30-yard line. So let's go ahead. We're just going to keep pounding the ball. Obviously, our quarterback can't throw a ball past -2 yards, so let's just keep it on the ground here with Watson. Big gap opening up there for a gain of 9. And if he wants to do that every time, we'll take it. We'll go ahead and keep running. We'll go ahead and do a draw play. We've got this run game setting up for us, so maybe we can start incorporating some play action. Good blocks there again, setting up for Gordon, getting another 1st down. Looks like we have a man down. So let's go ahead and incorporate some play action here. We've got McMichael in the backfield. I see Watson on that corner route looking mighty fine. Oh, but we've got underneath. No, we do not. He was there, but then he kind of changed his route up. We'll go ahead and sub him out. I'm going to switch it up. We're going to run a vertical. We're going to run 4 verts. And we've got underneath there. Man, Magnum, huge play, going for the contact there, getting us up to the 40-yard line. And that's what I want to see. I mean, that was still not a good ball, kind of lofting it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if I need to increase QB accuracy or maybe my quarterback. I mean, he is only a 70 overall, for God's sake. So honestly, it makes sense he can't make these passes. But like I said, get my grandma out there and she's throwing balls better than that. So ending the third quarter, not looking too good for us. It looks like we're going to take an L on this one. So let's just go out there, play for pride, get some points on the board. If we can score a touchdown, I'll be happy. Let's just go out there, play like we did when we were 6 years old and just go have some fun, boys, because we are not coming home with the dub. And that was just an awful read from the quarterback there. That was not me at all. That was a terrible read by the quarterback. And I almost said something egregious there about that man's haircut looking like a certain somebody. And here we go, wrapping up, gain of 3. Not a good first showing for our quarterback. Not even 50% completion, 12 of 25 with 3 interceptions. I was really hoping we could come out and score a touchdown on that drive, and obviously that didn't happen. So getting low on the game clock here. Looks like they're running oh man, they're going for it, and they had him, but he was just not able to get that toe down, which we should be grateful for, because again, our DBs got dusted. And here we are on a 3rd down. I see an underneath check down, and QB's going to run for it. Come on, boys. We need to wrap that up. There we go. 4th and inches. That's what I like to see. If this was a close game, they'd probably be going for that. But we're down 3 possessions, so it doesn't really matter. See if we can do anything on this kick return. Not really looking like any gaps opening up. Can't even break that. So if I'm honest, we're going to go ahead. I feel like we need to let's go ahead and put in our backups here. So we're going to go ahead and mass sub in our backups. Let's just go ahead and concede defeat. I don't think in 5 minutes we're going to score 3 touchdowns. It's possible, but let's give the backups a chance. Let's give Judd Anderson a chance. See if he can pull anything off, a miracle, and just see how he performs if he is any better. Going to take the check down to Fuller. Look at there. He's already got better completion percentage than Kajavinsky, my boy Chud Anderson. Yes, you heard me correctly. See what we can get. Another check down here to Watson, and maybe I'm just trash at this football game. I think that's the conclusion I'm coming to. So 3rd and 7 here. See if we can pick it up. Got a decent slant route there. He's open, and Judd Anderson. What? No, hold on. I do need the instant replay for this. Great rolling out of pocket. Chud Anderson absolutely drops a dime right in the breadbasket for, who is this, Ritzman? Is that who I just threw it to Ritzman? I mean, perfect ball, wide open in the seam. And he just, I mean, that is ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're getting your scholarship revoked, buddy. You're never playing football again after that. Nobody's going to want you if you're dropping balls like that. Oh man, we're just going to go ahead and try and get this to Hawkins, but an absolutely fucking atrocious ball there. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and accept a defeat here. You guys don't have to watch the rest of this game. I'll just go ahead and take you back to the menu. Yeah, y'all can go back to the menu. That's okay. Man, these gameplay sliders are no joke. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. We got cooked. I can't lie. 35-6. I have no words. I need to go in the locker room and give these boys a good pep talk, kick them into gear, because that was an unacceptable game 1. I know we're just getting started, trying to get our feet planted in the ground, but that's not how you want to do it. What's funny, we actually had double the amount of first downs as them, but it just means they needed less first downs to score triple the points. I mean, 10 yards per play is really all you need to see. 164 yards on the ground. Yeah, not looking great. Not looking great for us. Our stats, I mean, EJ Colson had himself a decent game. Couldn't break the 100-yard mark, but 2 tutties. But for us, I mean, we had 2 quarterbacks in, and they both were under 50% completion percentage, and both threw They threw interception, not more. But man, I'm not sure what we're gonna do about this quarterback situation. Looking at rushers, I'm not mad with their performance. Gordon is probably going to be the backbone of this offense. Watson, he didn't get many opportunities, but he played okay. Our main targets were our tight ends with Magnum, Watson, the running back, and Hawkins, but our receivers just got butterfinger hands, not ideal. No picks for the good team. 1 sack though, so that's great. So I think I'm gonna end this episode whenever I can win a game. So we played the game, we lost pretty bad. I'm just gonna go in, recruit, and we'll hop into the next game and continue doing that until we win a game. If we lose every game, then you'll get the entire season in this episode. But I know lots of people like doing one season per episode, but I don't know how I feel about that. I want this to be a super slow-paced series, so it might be like I'll play a couple games, maybe 2 to 3 games per episode. We'll see. It's a brand new day, ready for a brand new game. Game 2 against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Here we go. There we are. Rocking the home helmets, the whites, as well as the home pants. Rocking the all white. Rocking the all white today. The all black against the all white. Whoa. Not a race war. Here we go. They have actually a really cool stadium. It's pretty cool. Kickoff here. All right. If I'm a little oh man, there I am, ready to gear up for Illinois. I really hope there's a way I could fix that. I haven't found a way yet to make my coach look like coach and not a former player. But hey, he's always ready to go. So after last game, I did make the decision to go ahead and start Chud Anderson over Kazavinsky. First play, 1 yard gain on the inside run. Setting up with a 2nd and 9. Gonna go ahead and try and pass the ball here. Got a zig route there to Eberl. There we go. Not a bad play. Pick up 8.5, making it a 3rd and inches. We're gonna go ahead. Let's run a mid draw. Go ahead and pick this up with our halfback 2. Number 18, Gordon. They're playing a little bit back. There we go. We got a nice big gap. Way to hit that gap. Pickup of 10 there. 1st and 10 with the 34. Gonna run a little RPO here. And we've got him. McMichael. Big gain right there for 14 for McMichael. And it looks like one of the Cincinnati players, number 27, is down for the count. Down for the count. Let's go ahead and go back to the RPO. We're going to go for it again. He's open. Watson. Pickup of 8 right there on the RPO. Good play. Good play. We've got some solid momentum. Let's go ahead and run some play action. We've been running a lot of RPO and running. Let's go ahead and set up a play action, see if we can get them to bite here. We're going to try and hit him over the top. Magnum and bad ball. And oh my. Marquavius Sabor just housed it on me. Wow, what a way to start the game. Had a really solid drive going there. I forget how bad the quarterback accuracy on this team is. I thought that I could lob it up over his head, and I was trying to directional pass, and it just did not go as planned. It was not an accurate pass. It was not an accurate pass. Tried getting it over his head, and instead threw it right in his arms. Gonna go ahead for the handoff to Gordon on the RPO. Pickup of 6. Let's slow things down. Let's slow things down. Let's just get the ball rolling. Not a good start for Chud, but we're gonna go ahead and go underneath there to McDougal. Good coverage. Bad ball. Should have gone somewhere else. Progress through his reads a little bit more. Faced with 3rd and 4. Really need to pick this one up. We got our tight end. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? I mean, I thought Magnum was there, but Chud has no sling on the ball. When I say rifle it in there. I thought Buddy is going to absolutely launch it, and he didn't. He didn't. Miles Harrison. I mean, it looks like that's a fastball, but no, he jumped it. I really can't tell if it's me or the quarterback. I don't know. But first offensive drive here for Cincinnati. First play offensively for them. Pickup of 1 on the run. They have good field position. Almost starting in the red zone. Starting on their side of the field. And it looks like we have some movement there on the front from the tight end. We'll take 5 yards. We'll take 5 yards. Let's go ahead and let's go for a little man. Let's see how our defenders match up. Make sure we're not pressed up like last game and get absolutely torched. I'm ready for a long year. Ready for a long year. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm glad he stepped out of bounds because he just juked 2 defenders out of their freaking shoes, man. And he's going to my man. And I couldn't jump it with the user, and he slipped right past me. So setting up for a 1st and 10 in the red zone now at the 15. And we got to wrap up, boys. What are we doing? What are we doing, boys? Let's wrap up. Let's plant our feet. Let's make some tackles, man. Pick up a 5 there on that play. 2nd and 5 from the 10. Going for another run. Gap setting up, but we have our linebacker in there ready to make that play. Pick up of 1. 3rd and 4 from the 9. About to round off the first quarter. We're going to go ahead and send in a blitz and an RPO. Oh, my gosh. Bro. Okay, good stop. Good stop, boys. We made a stop. Keep it a 2-possession game here after the first. But, man, I need you to grow some hands. Pick that, and I mean that's a pick 6, and we even the score, but we'll take it. I mean we'll take a defensive stop after 2 poor offensive outings. I mean it shows, hey, we can at least stop this team on offense, or hold them at least. But man, I really wish they could have gotten that ball. But here we are finishing off the first quarter. Poor first quarter showing for the Mocs, and just a bad read by me. Let's just go ahead and let's stick with the run. Run has been working. Passing has not been our strong suit at all. Let's keep up the run. We're going to go ahead and run a toss here and just can't. Oh man, good read by the linebacker. Just a fucking atrocious 2 plays. And now we're left with a terrible 3rd and 14 to end off this first quarter. Terrible showing. All right, back in Cincinnati. Beginning of the second. Down 10-0, faced with a 3rd and 14 from our own 20, and we really can't afford to give up another opportunity here, but I just get bum rushed and absolutely nobody is open. Monte Whedon there on the sack, and we're going to have to punt this one away. And they're getting great field position, getting the ball at the just past the 50. So let's get our tired defense back out there, see if they can get a stop. We're going to use their Johns here in the middle of the field. Looks like they could be running an RPO. And they are, and I took the linebacker away from the middle of the field to try and read the RPO to the pass, and instead gave up a 1st down. Not a great start there. Looks like it could be it's actually a play action, and we're chasing them down. There we go, boys. Good sack. Number 99, big boy. 1st sack of the season for him. 2nd sack of the season for the team. Give him a loss of 7 right there. Good coverage sack right there. Had everything locked up. I managed to get in some pressure. Expecting maybe a run here, maybe another play action on 2nd and 17. It is a run. Good hit from 2 defenders there. Pickup of 2. That's what we need. Let's go ahead, run some Tampa 2. Gonna go ahead and guess that this is a pass on 3rd and 15. It would be huge to go ahead and stop him here. And it is a pass, and got clobbered on the hit. That's a good stop from the boys. It's a good stop from the boys. 4th and 15. We're going to go ahead and punt it our way. And we really need a good offensive display here. Going to go ahead and fair catch that. Getting the ball at the 20. Getting the ball at the 20. And for some reason, what is this, EA? What? Am I bugging, or am I back on defense after just... What's this game, man? What are the refs... The refs got to be... Were the refs paid off? Why did Cincinnati just punt the ball to their 20? We fair catch it, and they get the fucking ball back on offense. EA, fix your fucking game, man. What the fuck? Now we're faced again with having to stop this Bearcats offense. I guess we're going to try and see what we can do. They don't deserve to score here. We're getting two big back-to-back plays, sending them back to a 3rd and 21. And we really need to make a stop, because if they score off of what seems to be refs being paid off and NCAA just being okay with this blatant just misrepresentation of the game, that is crazy. But thankfully our defense makes 3 huge plays. But now this Cincinnati team is going to have a chance to go up 13 when and take 2 minutes off the clock. Oh my god. Oh my god. And they nail it. Dude, what the hell just happened? Cincinnati just got 2 offensive drives for the price of 1. And now we're left with 2 less minutes in the first half to go down and score, and now we're down 3 extra points. Wow. I will be filing a complaint to the head of to the commissioner. I don't know. Who can I even talk to about this? That is absolutely obscene. Wow. We're gonna try and get over it. We got 2 minutes to go put some points on the board. Let's go. Let's go do it. I'm gonna throw that crosser, and Chud just way off the mark there. Setting up 3rd and 4. Really need to go pick up some points. I'm going to do the check off to the halfback. Watson, big juke. And we got blocks setting up. Just couldn't read it early enough, but huge play there. Getting us across midfield. And we might have to run some tempo. But we're going to go ahead, run it up the gut. We got some decent blocks setting up, but defender from the back, hitting it from the back way too quick. Setting up with a 2nd and 6. Just need some fast reads here. Going to dump off to the halfback, pickup of 0. Let's go ahead and run hurry up. Try and throw their defense off. We're going to run some slot cross, see if we can get some crossing routes going. And we do have one to Eberl. Great first down pickup. There we go, boys. That's exactly what we needed. We've got 50 seconds left to make something happen. Huge 3rd down conversion right there. Really building the momentum. I have another crosser there to McDougal, and your fucking scholarship is revoked, buddy. McDougal, what are you doing, man? We're already set behind by getting absolutely dicked down by the officiating, and you just drop a wide open ball, and I'm just going to have to throw that away. I mean, nobody, absolutely 0 is open, and already faced two bad plays in a row. What should have been a first down, but now we're faced with a 3rd and 10. And I see triangle there on the crosser. We got Watson wide open. He's going to make the grab. See, it's sad when you're halfback. I'm ready to jump in the game. You see me? I'm pissed. I look like I'm ready to jump in right there. It's bad when you're halfback 2. No, that might be halfback 1 out there receiving, when he has better hands than your receivers. We're going to go ahead and hit underneath to Pollock. Let's go ahead and hurry things up. Let's see if we can, let's go with verticals. And we've got him. Watson. Easy pickings, baby. There we go. Good stuff, boys. Way to fight back. Way to fight back against the system. There's our first touchdown of Chattanooga Mock season 1. Duke Watson and Chud Anderson connecting. Look at that beautiful swanton bomb grab by Watson. You're beautiful. I love you, man. Let's go ahead and knock in our extra point. It's a 1-possession game here. 15 seconds in the first. That's great clock management. That's what we like to see. 15 seconds. Hopefully they just run out the clock. Let's try and stop them from getting any more points, because let's not forget they do get the ball back to start the second half. So let's apply some pressure. Go ahead and kill 12 seconds. Let's make sure we wrap up. They're gonna call a timeout, so might be expecting them to let's play some coverage. play back just in case they try and go for something. Okay, they're going to call another timeout, but let's just play deep and cover what we can. If they go for a run, that's fine. They can run it, but no, they're going to go for a pass. And they are going to launch it. We're going to try and pick that off. We bat it down. So going down 6 into half. Should be going down into half, down 3. But, you know, we're going to go in, give a pep talk to our boys. See if we can make some big defensive plays starting out the second half. Maybe get the ball back. But super proud of that 2-minute drive there by the offense. Really getting some momentum going on offense with the passing game, getting some good balls going. Yeah, that's what we need to see more of. Need to see more of that fast-paced offense. And we are ready to kick off for this second half. And they've got some room to run out to the 25, 26. And this Cincinnati Bearcats offense is going to take the field at the 26, 1st and 10 here. And it looks like they're going to go for a handoff. We're there, but just a good block by that tight end to push me out. Pick up a 4. Our defense needs to get a little better at filling these gaps. And they're going to go for another run straight past my defender. Looks like he might have been hesitant to go for the tackle. Pickup of 8 right there from the freshman halfback. And if we have to face him a lot, we might be in trouble. Starting from the 38, and just went off the wrong way of my block. We need to start playing the run because they're pounding it. 1st and 10 from midfield, and another decent run. Pick up a 4 for them, getting them past midfield. Excuse me, I sounded stupid saying half field. And they're going to pound it again. I'm there with Johns, but he can't wrap up. Gain of 5 for him. And that's what, 5 or 6 run plays in a row? So let's go ahead. Let's wrap up. Oh, man, that's not good. We had a DB on the block there, but he just couldn't get to the ball. Big first down for him on 3rd and 1. Give him the ball at 31. We really need some defense here, boys. Really need some defense. We were really hot on defense in that second quarter, but seems like halftime might have cooled us down a little bit. And they're going for a draw, and we're there with Tobias, and it's a strip sack. Come on. Huge play from the D. There we go, baby. Two tackles there to make that sack, stripping it away from the quarterback. And that's a loss of 15. What a play. And, man, getting the running back there as well is huge. Now it's a 3rd and 25. Going to expect that they're going to pass here. They're out of field goal range, so let's keep it that way. Good bat down. Great bat down by Max Stevens, sophomore safety. Huge deflection there for him. And that's a big stop, pushing him just out of field goal range on a huge sack, huge strip sack. And we're going to take the ball. Okay, and we actually got the ball this time. I guess the refs didn't get paid enough to do that again. So here we are, 2 minutes left in the 3rd, down 6. Really need some points on this drive. Starting off with a run with Watson. Pickup of 3 up the gut. And I think I might start pushing a little bit more tempo on offense, considering that's what worked last time. We're going to hit the underneath route there to Eberil. I don't know how to say his name. But he's caught a couple of huge balls today. And again, big pause with that sentence. 3rd and inches. Let's move the chains. Let's move the chains, boys. Let's move the chains, boys. Watson with a huge run. Pickup of somewhere northeast of 15 yards. Taking us to the 43. And we're almost to the 4th quarter. But we are, I think, where we want to be. I got triangle there, wide open. And Chud cannot throw on the run, apparently. That is what I just learned. Maybe should have set my feet, but I got a little eager there. Saw him open and wanted to fire that off. Gonna go underneath again. And look at McDougal. Hands McDougal. He caught a ball, man. He caught a ball. Let's see if we can get this 3rd down conversion just before the 4th. And We don't have it. We don't have it. Huge decision here. I think we have to go for it. 4th and 4, that's a manageable. 4th and 4 is super manageable, and we need to hold on to this ball for a little bit longer. We need to go and score some points. We cannot afford going down 2 possessions. We absolutely need to go for this and pick it up. We need to be smart about what we pick here. We're going to go back to the crossing route. Crossing routes seem to have worked really well. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to send our halfback Gordon on a Texas route as well. And he's there. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Judd? Judd, it's a simple Texas route, buddy. I don't know what Judd was thinking. I don't know what Gordon was thinking, but nobody was on the same page there on the audible. And we give the ball away at midfield. Down 6 to start the 4th quarter. And we need our defense to come up big again. Otherwise, we're going to take our 2nd loss of the season. They're going for a jet sweep. We wrap that up. No gain on the play. Man, and we absolutely need a stop here. But we need to figure out what is going on with our offense, man. Because they are really struggling, dropping back for the pass, and wow, that is just an absolute fucking laser beam. And it seems like time is frozen for a minute there. I don't know what's going on, but God, dude, just absolutely dotting us up. Our DB there just can't get a hand on it. I mean, he's right there. Just reach your arms out, buddy, and you got it. Touch your toes, head, knees, shoulders. But they're gonna hit up another run here, and just a great way of hitting the gap there by Thompson. And he's just gashing us. He's just gashing us, and we're already down to 5 minutes left in this game. 2nd and 3. We're not in a good position. Backs against the wall. We really need a turnover or something. And they're going with a try and strip the ball there from the QB on the read option, but no, he's ready for it. Here we are, 1st and 10 from the 14. Come on, boys. We need a stop. We need something. We need something here. Can't allow any points. And it's an RPO. We got Cobb out there. His reaction time is too slow, but Lane Gaddis there. Only for a pick of a 5. That's not terrible, I guess, but we really, really need to stop here. Expecting a pass, obviously, as they're going 5 wide. And there we go. Huge breakup by Hendricks. I was trying to get that, but I got stuck on a block. Ended up getting stuck on a block there. And 3rd and 5. This would be huge. I mean, even if we stop him to 3, it won't be enough. We'd still be down 2 possessions, but we really need a stop here. And, oh my God. I see why you're not a receiver. I see why you're not a receiver. Come on, man. Ball is in your hands. We need that pick to keep it a 1-possession game. And that might be all she wrote. I mean, it's possible for us to come back down 9. Just not very likely. Not very likely with this offensive showing we've had. We're going to go ahead and just take a knee. Get the ball at the 35. Down 9, 3.5 minutes. It's not looking good. And it's really not looking good. It's really not looking good. God damn it. God damn it. 2 pick sixes. That's game. Sabor again. Motherfucker, dude. Marquavius has 2 fucking pick sixes. He might be the GOAT. And that's going to be game. That's going to be game. We fall to 0-2 to Steve Harvey. I'm sorry, that was... And Marquavius, of course, player of the game with his 2 pick sixes. Go ahead and soak it in, buddy. You're never going to get another performance like that again. And the Mocs fall to 0-2 in their first season in the FBS. And we need to see some turnaround because our AD expects a 6-win season, and if we want to do that, we really need to get things turned around. And we fall to a poor Cincinnati Bearcats team, 23-6, just a 23-7, excuse me. And what is a terrible loss. Terrible loss. We really need to figure something out on offense. This, I'm in the hot seat, man. These gameplay sliders, this gameplay mod I have is extremely difficult because I swear I'm good at this game, or maybe it's just that our team is so bad. I don't know, man. Let's jump into recruiting. I have a feeling he's gonna commit no matter what, so let's go ahead and just get him as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and set him up with us in that next game against Arkansas State. Now I really hope he likes athletic facilities, because that's what we're going to bring him in for. And it looks like we're losing this battle with Greg Herman, who I really liked, his 92 speed. I mean, we have no receivers with that kind of speed. And see if we can get anything to try and overtake the Pirates. Now, Anthony Merrick, man, I sent the house on him. I really want him, but it seems like he's getting hawked down by the Cardinals. 3-star gym quarterback with pretty decent starts to come in as a freshman as a dual threat, but we'll go ahead and just commit him here with I hope playing time is important to him, and I really want this cornerback Shaquem Duke, 97 speed. Man, if we can get him, nobody's really going after him outside of University of Kentucky. We did send the house, but it doesn't seem like it's really done anything. I don't want to offer a scholarship just yet. Guess we'll see if we can get anything going with him. That's all the hours we got. Damn. So after our week 3 bye, we're going to sim. Here we are getting our first look at the new Four Bridges field here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Now I'm ready to hop in for Illinois. And these are our all-black alternate jerseys, the Signal jerseys, that's what they're called. And here we are, getting our first look at this new stadium. Nothing too grand, you know, as we're a small school. Didn't want to get anything too crazy, and it looks like we're gonna start this game with the ball. But I think it looks pretty sick. We got the crowd pattern, one side blue, one side yellow, and Ritzman gonna return it out to the 20. And there's our guy, number 18, Gordon. We're gonna feed him the ball today. I think that's one problem I've been having, is I'm a big pass guy, but I think in order to succeed against this Arkansas State defense, we might need to pound the ball. And starting the game with a run to Watson, pick up a 4, we'll take that. Hey, you get 4 yards every play for the entire game, hey, that's a first down every time. First handoff to Gordon, he's going to take it up the gut, and he's got a big gain there, about 6. That's going to get us to a 3rd and inches to start the game off. We're going to try and catch them off guard here with a draw play. And they were expecting a run, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Duke Watson with a pickup of probably a singular yard there. But we'll take it. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. We're not in a rush. RPO here. We've got McMichael underneath. Huge block setting up for McMichael. And a pickup of almost 10 there. Huge gain for the good guys. 2nd and inches from the 40. Another draw play up the middle, and we've got Gordon, and he's got room to run, and Gordon might go all the way. We've got Gordon in for the longest touchdown, longest play in school FBS history. He's knocking down the barriers. Look at those jerseys. They look so good. The fans are hyped. You get to see the entire length of the field, and you get to see those beautiful, beautiful Signal jerseys, the blue and black. And look at that run, man. Oh my God, I couldn't be happier. I told you, running was going to be our do or die today. And with only, one pass play that entire drive, that is what got us to go the distance. And we're starting this game off with a lead. And for some reason, my kick meter was messed up there. I don't know if there's incompatibility with my PlayStation controller. I don't know. My buttons were kind of bugging there. But we start this game up 7-0. With a quick strike from the offense. Now, let's see what our defense can do, what this Arkansas State offense is about. Getting a little chippy there on the return. And they have a junior quarterback, Trey Owens. And these Red Wolves, which funnily, yeah, that's a word. Oh, and they're going outside with an outside zone and just a huge gash of 15 yards from Michael Jackson's dad. See, and I don't know what's going on with my controller, but it's absolutely bugging. I deadass can't click anything. My controller is absolutely bugging. I don't know what's going on, guys. Hold on. I don't know if that's a problem with the game being modded or using a controller through Bluetooth. I don't know. If you guys know what's going on there, help me out in the comments. But 2nd and 7. They're going back underneath to MJ's dad for a pickup of 8, and 2 plays in, this offense is already killing us, man. They're going to roll out, and I'm stuck strafing with my linebacker there. But a huge sack. Losing 9 on the play. It looks like this Mox defense trying to figure things out. I don't know, man. Okay, there we go. It's kind of fixed it. So maybe a sweep. Nope, a run up the gut. Nothing there. 4 yards. We'll take it. Okay, well, it looks like our play is getting picked for us because I genuinely can't move. I can't do anything. My controller is bugging so bad, and I'm cooked. Okay, controller messed up or not, we get a stop. 4th and 2. They're going to go ahead and punt it back to us. If we could take a 2-possession lead, that would be huge. Nothing is going to rain on our first home parade. And a terrible punt there. I wanted to fair catch that, but I guess my controller bugging stopped me from doing that. So we got the Mox offense back out here. I do like this stadium. I was going to go for something, you know, a little bit more high-end, but I felt like that might be a little too much, you know. Going to hand off to Gordon, and now they're expecting the run after that huge 60-yard gash. So let's switch it up. Let's go with an RPO, see if we can get something going on this 2nd and 9. So I'm going to pass it off to Hawkins, our backup tight end. Pickup of 6, that's not bad. And here we are faced with a 3rd and 3, nearing the end of this first quarter. In the first home game for the Chattanooga Mox. Going to go ahead and get the playoff before the end of the first, and we've got a first down with Pollock. Huge play, wide open, and it looks like that tackle may have injured Shaheed there. That's a good first quarter for our boys. It's a good first quarter for our boys. Okay, going up 7-0, and we've got advantage. We're playing ahead. We've never played with a lead. But we need to keep the pressure up. We need to keep the pressure going and keep applying it. If we can go down, score some more points, that would be huge. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, though. Let's, again, just play by play. Now, I was thinking of calling this toss play. It didn't work last time, and it looks like that defender may be there. So let's go for an outside zone play instead. Bring McDougal in to block. And, wow, he absolutely just busted down the door. And a loss of 1 there on the run. So can't be one-dimensional. Can't just run the ball. Need to show that we can pass the ball too. And I'm going to pass to a Burrow across the middle. He gets hit on a bad ball. Just a little high. Just a little high. Might want to throw that a little more on the line so he can actually hold on to that. 3rd and 11 on our 30. Yeah, picked out of bounds, man. Not my brightest decision, but McDougal did beat the press coverage. I thought maybe he could pull it in, but the safety was there. So McClellan back to punt, gonna boot it, and they're gonna start their drive at the 20-yard line. Not what we wanted to see on offense, but if we can keep up the pressure on defense, get another drive like we did last drive, I think we'll be okay. Starting off with an outside run, and they have godly blocks. I mean, they have 10 Rob Gronkowskis out there just absolutely cutting everybody. 2nd and 1 here from their 30. Red Wolves going with tempo. Hurry up. Let's see what they got. Could be another run, maybe a play action. It is a play action. I'm there underneath. We've got players there, but nobody is willing to lay their body out on the line to stop it. So they just pick it up. They are moving the ball. Now past midfield. Looks like another run, and I'm there in the gap to hit them. Pickup of 1, and they're going to slow things down. Stop after that play. Slow things down. Go back. Veer away from the hurry-up offense. And they've got some couple of routes there, and Benson Boone, I don't know what he is thinking. Didn't even try to go up for that ball and stop it. They go ahead and pick up an easy first down. And they're rolling. Their offense is rolling. And another run, and that was kind of a weird tackle. But Joe Jackson goes down after a pickup of 7. Still not ideal. We need to be wrapping up before he even gets 3 yards. Just like that, folk. Son. He's there. Let's go ahead and run man on this 3rd and 3. See if we can't get a stop here. It could be another run here. I'm going to use her Bigums, and seems like Folk Folk, after making the huge tackle there on that second down, just absolutely forgets that the quarterback can run as well and just lets him run straight past him for a gain of 50. And it's an RPO, and I'm there with John, straight up the gap. Good hit, boys. Cole Johns, huge play there, knocking him back to the 6. That leaves us with 2nd and goal. Almost at the 2-minute warning here, and their running back is deceased back there. And it's actually a screen play. And we've got Folk almost there. Lane Gaddis able to bring down Big Papa. That guy was freaking enormous. That's not a word, is it? And we got 3rd and goal from the 1. I assume if they don't get it here, they probably will go for it. We're going to bring the house, and we've got them. Loss at 3, 4th and goal from the 4, and it looks like they're actually going to go for the field goal and take their points. Probably a wise decision from Coach. If you don't get it, I mean, it's not like we're scoring, but they're going to run all the clock out. Barely, just in the uprights. It's a 3-7 ball game. We've got a minute 18 to go down and do what we do. All right, so minute 14, starting from the 18-yard line, going 5 wide. See if we can get something going. It looks like Watson may be able to hit that seam. He doesn't, but we've got the corner, Magnum, not able to hold on to it. He was there. He was open. I mean, not open, but it was catchable. But Magnum just not able to hold on to it with those Magnum hands. Gonna go ahead and hit the Texas route right out the backfield to Gordon. That's a gain of 6. Let's go ahead and get some tempo going. Run some slants. Can't go wrong with slants before the defense gets set. And that's just a terrible ball by me. I don't know what I'm doing. I was trying to get it before that defender was there, but he just couldn't hold on to it. So now we're faced with 4th and 4. Got to punt him the ball back with 50 seconds left. That's way too much time, and I would have preferred to go down and get some points. We go 3 and out, which I'm becoming accustomed to with this offense. An RPO, good break up there by Johns. Both teams 0 wins, but today that will change. So let's see who can pull it out. 2-minute drill here for the Red Wolves offense, and they're gonna run it. Good way to go down, because I wanted them to kill him. That clearly did not happen. 3rd and 3, expecting a pass here at their 40-yard line, and he's actually going to roll out. And what are we doing, boys? I mean, 3 guys in that vicinity. Can't nobody knock the ball out. Let's stop him from getting in field goal range, because, reminder, they get the ball starting the second half. It would not be good if they went and scored 3 points here. Huge tackle from Johns. Good play. I mean, they need probably about 15, 20 yards to be in field goal range, but that's not out of the realm of possibility against his defense. But it's 2nd and 8, and they're going underneath. Good play, 3rd and 2, 6 yards. Now at their 44, our 44, excuse me. And 3rd and 2, expecting another pass play. 19 seconds, just got to stop him from getting in field goal range. I'm going to guard the underneath. Good breakup, baby. That's what we need more of. I love that grit. That is what you call a good pass breakup when you need it. He catches that, and they're in field goal range, and it's a 1-point game going into the half. Looks like that's going to go out. We got 6 seconds. I see no reason to overthink it. Let's just run this ball out. I would kneel it, but in the event that Gordon wants to go for another 60-yard run, I would take it. And we've got the blocks setting up, and we have one opportunity for a big play here. We might as well try it. I don't see how they could go back for a pick 6, but I've been proven wrong before. Send everybody straight to the end zone. I don't even think Homeboy can throw it this far. Did they call a DPI? We just got bailed so hard. I think they're going to call a DPI. We're going to get the ball in field goal range, and we'll be able to kick a field goal. 60 yards? God, we do not have that kind of range, actually. Damn. I thought the DPI was going to get us closer to like the 20-yard line. We actually did not get bailed out there. I thought we were going to get the call at around the 20-yard line, have an easy 35-yard field goal. But that's not what happened. We're going to the half 7-3. All right, starting the second half, and we need to come out swinging on defense, force a turnover. There we go. Good special teams arrangement there, stopping them at the 20. We're starting off on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see what the Red Wolves have plotted up at half. And it looks like absolutely nothing as they go for a gain of -2 on their first play to open up the half. And Joe Jackson was subbed out. He had to beat it. Whoa. You understand what I was trying to say there. I'm going to go ahead and read the RPO. And that's a great coverage play. Could have even gotten the pick there with 22 if he was paying attention. But that's fine. Coach wants us to send in a blitz. I mean, it's a two-back, two-receiver set, but still kind of expecting a pass here. 3rd and 12. We're going to send right up the gut with Folk, and don't let him get that, man. 4th and inches, good shit. I was about to say, I was there with the sack on Folk. Folk right up the gut. Almost had him. Looked like he was scared to hit the quarterback. And if they would have picked up the first down off of that, I would have not have been a happy coach. We have a little bit of room to run here with Gordon. We actually have a lot of room to run with Gordon. And who the fuck didn't pick up their block on that guy, dude? They had a block on him. And instead of staying on the block, they ran away. But it's fine. We get the ball at the 40. And that's great. Running a speed option. We're going to pitch it out to Watson. And he's got room to run. Lots of room to run. Going past the first down marker. And that's the first time we're running an option. That's the first time we've run speed option this season, but it's a really good play in this game. Gonna go ahead and go back to the run up the gut. We got Gordon with a gap, and that's a good hole. Pickup of 7. We're gonna keep this momentum. We've got a little bit of variety in our plays here. We're gonna run an RPO, and we've got Magnum underneath with room to run a little bit. Pickup of about 5. Watson couldn't stay on his block. That's fine. We pick up the first. That's all that matters. Moving the chains. And we're kind of rolling on offense, almost in the red zone. Going back to the run, we got Gordon up the gap. Up the gap? I was trying to say gap and gut, and instead I'm talking about gats. But a huge first down run there from Gordon. Beautiful, beautiful play. We're going to go back to this play. It worked last time. We're going to run it up the gut with Watson. He gets stuffed up after about 4 yards. But does seem like the run is going well for us. If we can score here, it would be difficult for them to come back from that. And we've got Gordon absolutely running through his defender to pick up 5. Golly, get this man a Gatorade. Get this man a Powerade. Get him back in there to do it again on 3rd and 1. And I'm diving for it. I didn't even need to. There's plenty of room. I probably could have even gotten another 3 to 4 yards after that, but I just wanted the first. We're going for a touchdown, 1st and goal from the 5. Going back to the inside zone. This time it was stuffed up a little bit more evenly for him. And this might be, I mean, we've done RPOs and, but this is the first actual pass play we're calling on this drive. And I see him. That's Pollock. Couldn't hold on to it, unfortunately. Pollock, no catches so far. I'm not seeing a world where we score on inside zone here. Let's go ahead. Can we move our guys? Let's move Fuller over here on that crossing route, and let's go ahead and get our halfback there to go ahead and block. Let's see if we can get Fuller on that slant on an island. Wow, there we go. That's what I call coaching on the fly. Get Fuller out there on his man alone on an island against a slant. He's just not stopping that. And for the first time, we're actually playing ahead in a game and keeping up with it. We're up 10 with potential after this extra point to go up 11. That's just a great play. Absolute great play. We're going to take our extra point. A little bit of win there, but it's an 11-point game for the good guys. And I'm happy with the performance from the guys today. We're playing an equally as bad Arkansas State team, but let's be honest, we played an equally bad team last week in Cincinnati and still got smoked. So it's good to see that we can actually hopefully win a game. There's still a minute and a quarter left, so let's not act like this game is over. Let's not wave the white flag and pretend it's over. But gotta stay in high hopes here with how the team has played. Just can't crumble in this last quarter. And Hendricks absolutely almost got Moss there, but a great way to break it up last second there before coming down with it. And they're left with a 3rd and 8 on their 30. If we can get a stop here, get the ball back, we can choose some clock. And we're getting pressure there on the blitz, and we got him. Cobb, our safety, coming down with the 8-yard loss there for the sack, and we're looking good. We're looking good. We got a 4th and 18, and it looks like we're going to start the 4th quarter with the ball. And they're going to punt it right before the 4th ends. And that's a great punt, but we might have some room to run. And it looks like we do, just a little bit. Not a lot, though. Gordon taken down at the 34. And let's start this 4th quarter with the ball, up 2 possessions. We're going to start with another inside run. Looks like they were expecting it, but the block set up really nice there for Watson for a pickup of 6. I mean, they're expecting the run every time, and we're going to try and set up this play action. I'm going to try and hit Gordon, and he's there on the underneath. Why'd you stop running your route? It doesn't matter. He's going to spin back inside for a pickup of about 5. That's enough to get the 1st down. We don't need excess yards, and I'm even going to adjust. Let's run chew clock. Hey, let's chew some clock. Let's end this game, boys. Let's get our first win in Mock's history as an FBS organization. Ran the outside zone, but there's plenty of room in the middle. Huge gaps opening up there. We'll take the gain of 6. We'll take it. We're going to keep running it down their throats. We got Gordon back in the game. Another run up the gut. Not a great block there, but it's enough to almost get us the 1st down, to leave us with just a few inches. Hey, inches is a lot, am I right? And my controller once again is bugging. I absolutely do not want to run this play. Can I fix my controller, please? Okay, we're going to switch it to an inside zone. 3rd and inches. Inside. Watson's got it. That's easy. Hey, inches is a lot. Okay, guys, inches is a lot. But Watson's got it. He's got it. 1st and 10 at the 45. Running it back up the gut. And I mean, we're picking up 6 yards consistently on the run, which I love to see. And let's keep pounding it. Let's end this game, boys. Got another inside zone for Watson. Picking up almost 4. All right, 3rd and inches. We're going to go back to that option. And I fucked it up, man. I could have had it with the QB, but I always get scared running with the QB. 56-yard field goal. After seeing that 60-yard attempt, I am not trusting it. Let's go for it. 4th and 4 at our 40. Okay, we've got him underneath, and he just can't hold on to it. No, none of our guys can hold on to that. I'm seeing, like, that's a pretty catchable ball. I mean, yeah, there's contact, but this is the game of football we're talking about, baby. You're going to get hit anyways. You might as well hold on to it. And I don't know what's going on. He just launched it. And this is like slow motion in the movies. Time just freezes around him. I don't know what's going to happen here. And it was a perfect slow-mo movie type scene. I want it to be known that that happened for about a minute and a half, that was like that, and I just came in with the perfect timing deflection, and we actually broke it up. And dude, are we fucking serious, man? And a great breakup there by 20. I don't know what's going on. Third and 10. Looks like they're going to be running an RPO, but we've got underneath guys. And I'm there. Nope. And that's a great hit. 4th and 10. They've got to go for it. Let's go out in Tampa. Assume that they're passing. Place them past the... Could see a world where that seam is open. It is. He's going for it, but I'm there with 34, and we're breaking it up. And that might be all she wrote. That might be all she wrote. Great stop by the boys. We get the ball back exactly where we lost it. 1st down, 2.5 minutes. Let's end this game. Gordon getting 3. They're using their last timeout. We're going to go for this motion zone toss. Tosses haven't worked out too great so far. But we'll see. We'll see. And there's room to run for Gordon, and that's game. Let's just go down. That's game. That's game. I mean, we could score again to kind of rub it in. I mean, hey, first win, and we're at home. We kind of got to show the fans what's up, right? I mean, that's kind of what I'm imagining. But I just want to walk out of here with a win and all my guys not be injured. So I'll take our 5-yard gain. I'll go ahead, be a good sport, and I'll kneel it out. Okay, and for some reason, that kneel did not eat up all the clock. I don't know why. So we're going to run an inside zone again to Gordon. 4th and 4, 40 seconds. We'll get him field goal position, but we actually do have to kick it. Otherwise, the play clock will run out. So, and we're going to nail it. 3 seconds left, and the good guys going out on top with a 17-3 victory. We're going to go ahead and squib it. There we go, boys. First win in our franchise history for this dynasty, and we all have to attribute it to that man right there. Huge game. I mean, starting the game out with that 60-yard touchdown run, you couldn't ask for much more. And a win is a win. We win 17-3. We're going to go celebrate. I'm going to buy all of these underage men alcohol, and we're going to celebrate. And I think that's where I'm going to end off this first episode. Playing 3 games, getting recruiting going, kind of getting the stage set, because I still have some things clearly to figure out with this game, not only gameplay-wise, but I'm seeing like a lot of bugs and things that are happening, and I would probably attribute it to either mods or I don't know. But I definitely want to get that figured out within, hopefully by next episode, but we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, if you made it through this video, thank you so much, because I'm sure it is a behemoth of a first episode, just because, I don't know, it took me like 5 hours to record. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and go ahead, subscribe if you want to see more of this Mox Dynasty as we rebuild them into a competent franchise. So again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.